Truth is making a comeback. America's Top Stories with Leesa K.
Hand over the gun. Those orders have been issued to hundreds of gun owners in Florida since their new strict firearm policy went into effect this year. The new legislation was swiftly passed after the high school shooting in Parkland, Florida. Now the NRA is saying enough. They are suing the state of Florida, arguing that the new law is a blatant violation of the Second Amendment. Joining us now is our Second Amendment specialist, James Fite. Jim, does the NRA really have a leg to stand on here?
Well, they certainly should. The Second Amendment, as I've read it, is pretty clear. And unless there's an unabridged version somewhere that includes the accept clauses for who can have guns, what guns, and when it's okay to infringe that right, then Florida is clearly in violation of the Second Amendment.
Of the seizure requests, how many have been actually denied by Florida judges?
Well, so far, it doesn't seem that any have been denied, and I think that absolutely is an issue. We're not talking about people who have been convicted or, for that matter, even accused of an actual crime. These are just people that someone said, hey, this person's dangerous. Maybe they said or did something that was taken to be dangerous. And now there are gun confiscation orders and people are losing their rights. And it could be something as simple as something you hear in the South, especially a lot. You know, the day they outlaw guns is the day I'll become an outlaw. Or if they come after my guns, they'll get the bullets. Or some other little saying like that. You know, I wonder how many of these confiscation orders are because of that.
If the NRA wins this, do you think this will give other states pause before they enact this kind of legislation?
The Second Amendment itself should give other states pause, but failing that, hopefully the NRA winning this lawsuit, which seems fairly inevitable to me, hopefully that will give them pause, and I think it would. Every time a new gun control measure is passed and those of us who are against them cry out, hey, you're just trying to take our guns, we're accused of making a slippery slope fallacy. Well, yet every time when we say, well, this is going to lead to this, no, that's a slippery slope. And then sure enough, now here we are. We have gun confiscations from people who haven't even committed a crime. How many times can you cry out slippery slope fallacy without actually acknowledging that, yeah, it's a slippery slope and we're sliding right down it?
That's Liberty Nation's James Fite reporting from the wilds of Arkansas.
Truth is making a comeback. Visit us at libertynation.com.